Ladles and jelly spoons, Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife here. It is 9 something or other, 9:15. There's the bus, just going over to Playa Paraíso. I'm going to have a walk over there. We're going down the cliffs. I'm going to meet McCarthy at the Rosa Centre. Good morning, if you're new to the channel, my name's Tim. I got live at 5:55, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday's balcony banter, you can do a dial-in calling, go to timothydowd.com/live. Wednesday is midweek meetup. I'm down the village having a pint if you want to come and say hello. And Friday is Freaky Friday, where Webby and myself get down the Monte Cristo and have a bit of fun. And you can also come along to that as well. And I go walking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday around about 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been a bit late lately, but that's another story. And if you want to join me on any one of those walks, you go to timothydowd.com/events. It's all go, isn't it? It's all go. Anyway, so it's a beautiful day today. No wind, beautiful sunshine, a couple of wispy clouds, but nothing to speak of. See the mountains? And Mount Teide there in the distance. Beautiful. So, what they're building here? This has been spare ground. It's been empty since we got here. It was obviously empty before we got here, but we only know it as empty. They built the wall eventually because people said it was an eyesore, but it isn't really. And it says, there we go, we're on. Cool, dude. Can you imagine living here, it says. I do. So this is the spare ground. And it looks like they're going to be building apartments. I thought it was going to be a hotel, but looks like apartments to me. Cool, dude. We shall see what we shall see. So we're going to go down the beach and then walk over the cliffs towards Playa Paraíso. You want to come? Let's go. So let's see what you guys are saying. 55 people, good morning. You wonderful people that come and keep me company in my morning walks. Where's the chat? Oh, here's the chat, here we go. John, very good morning, Tim. Gary Davis is on. Wayne's Lifestyle. Oops. Doggy. Angry Bell's on. Crunch is on. Good morning, Crunch. Not seen that name before. So this is where they're going to be building whatever they're going to build. Anne-Marie Elton, David Mulready, Wood Rabbits. Ian. Tony Petty's on. Gary D, good morning. Hope you had a good Easter. To tell you the truth, we don't really celebrate Easter, but I did take out Christina out for lamb. She fancied lamb, and I didn't want to be sat in doing a 4-hour leg of lamb. So I went and bought it down the Nebula. Ended up spending a fortune, obviously, but it's only once a year, isn't it, kid? Only once a year. Gary D, Louisa Parks, hi Louise. Morning Tim, Alan in the hat, says David Butler. Anne-Marie, Kev Weaver. David Butler, I love you Butler. And Anne-Marie, happy birthday to you, of course. I've got to sing today. Got to get my singing voice on. Wait till there's a few more people on, we'll sing to Anne-Marie. Len Harvey, he's on. Good morning Tim, nice day in Essex. Though probably not as warm as there. Is that? It's quite nice here actually. Lee Harvey. Armchair jockey, every day. That's why I'm so miserable. You know, having sun every day can make you depressed, you know. No, it doesn't. We did have a friend though that was he was a lifeguard, at a 5-star hotel. Good looking lad. And what he ended up doing, he ended up having romances with a couple of with rich women. And I thought, what a life you got there, mate, what a life. And he said, no, I can't do it anymore. I'm sat in the sun all day, every day, surrounded by beautiful people. And he couldn't do it. He ended up going back to mainland Spain. So it can get to you. And don't forget, he told me he has 6 oranges for breakfast. That's it. Just eat 6 oranges for breakfast, a light lunch, and a bit of dinner and a couple of whiskies in the night when he's finished work. Beautiful life. But looking outside, on the outside looking in, who's there to open the door? Write in the comments if you know where that film's from. Shout out to, you can't say North Tenerife anymore, NTM Video, is it? NTM Video. Angela, happy birthday. Every saying happy birthday. We'll sing in a minute. Is the path built yet? No, not yet. Ian Francis, morning to everyone. Quick in and out. Busy, busy, busy. Got to get them back doors done. Alan Fraser, good morning. Everton Matthews, When's Lifestyle, happy birthday. What's happened here? Oh, probably rain the other day. Has washed the sand. Julie Wade. No, don't sing, please. Well, now I've got to sing, haven't I? Somebody says don't sing, I've got to sing. Like a red rag to a bull. So I'm just going to find a place to put my camera down. There's a bin here. See if I can stick it on here for a minute. And all the flies. Got to sort my pants out. I'm so slim now. My pants keep falling down. Oh, do. Me, 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 me. Me, me, you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amory Elton. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. Now, theoretically, we could go down and look at the thingy, couldn't we? Ay. Let's go and look at the beach. The sushi bar. Must be British. Not happy camper. This is a new wall. Kaiteki, which is Japanese for comfortable. I love this door. I bet that cost a fortune. Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien. 2 meses? En 2 meses?
Sí.
Sound of the sea. Beautiful day. So we're going to go up here. I'll stick me glasses on because I'm walking into the sun now. There they are. Water in the grass. If you see anything green down this end of the woods, it's been planted and watered. Ay, ay, ay. My right hip's giving me jip again. Although we know now that it's the disc between the L4 and the L5 vertebrae. Squeezed out either side. Although I've got herniated disc. They gave me some stronger painkillers. That's not really the answer though, is it? I do actually have an appointment in August to see a specialist, and he can give me the options of any treatment. And we'll see, we'll see. Oh, that's fun. Suppose if you like running, you must be light. But you try running with 2 crates of beer in each hand. That's how heavy I am. No fun at all. Good morning. These are my favourite dog walkers. Very respectful, always bring their bags with them, always got the dogs on the lead. Perfect dog owners.
We try our best.
Exactly. See you later.
Hello Tim, you alright?
Alright, working hard, you know. As opposed to other dogs that are not on the lead. Somebody on a bike. Must be a mountain bike. More runners. Aye. We're just going to keep watching when you put your feet here. You get on a little stone and whack, your ankle's twisted. So, as I say, we're going to meet Dennis McCarthy in 15 minutes at the Rosa Centre. Have a chat with him. Then we walk back. This is wet as well. Probably that's why I should have gone on the path. That's another story. Look out at La Gomera and a single boat. Everyone's saying happy birthday. Thanks for the picture, Tim, no problem. I preferred the one you sent me with the missus. If you send me one of those with the beard and everything, that'll look more like you. Linka Satkin just popped in to say hello. Do some decorating. Cool dude. John, I'm not many years behind you. One hit worn, the other knee bad. Oh dear. What do they say? If you were a dog, they'd put you down. Oh, the local bus for wheelchair access. We're over soon, says Garen Davis. They are, I would say, 90% now. Maybe 95%. The access is a bit weird. If you're on the double buses, you know, the bendy bus, then there is a ramp just comes out. You can get in at the ground floor. But all the other buses are up steps. So they got this lift. And go and search bus ride on my channel, and you'll see how they failed to get Chris in one day. So there is always the danger that the lift either doesn't work or the driver doesn't know how to do it. And the other thing is that everybody sits in the disabled spot and they don't seem to move unless you sort of go, what? So, but it's good. The only thing is, there is a seat belt you can put round the person in the wheelchair, and I recommend you put it round the seat, not round the belly, because the drivers drive like Sterling Moss. Who's the modern? I think you know who Sterling Moss was. And it was really uncomfortable for Chris going round corners and then being squeezed by the seatbelt, because obviously the brakes on a wheelchair are no match for inertia on a bus. So good 9 out of 10 for effort, but 6 out of 10 for execution. Having said that, you can order a taxi for wheelchair ramp access for no extra charge. Just tell them when you order it. It's for wheelchair. Disadvantages, you might have to wait if the only ones that are available that are in use at the time. Right. Beautiful. So we're at the corner now. This is where you would have to go down the Barranco in earlier days. Thanks for sharing, mate. Never heard of earphones. So we had to climb down here in the days before the bridge was built and back up. There's a little beach down here, but it's gets the sun for about 2 hours at one point. That's a dangerous place. I was studying something. No. There's a bit of a stink here. I think it's the hotel drainage. There is a stink up there on the left. So what we got now? 9:35. You've got 10 minutes to get to the Rosa Centre. There's the view again. Beautiful. Dave Bardell's on. Hi Pamela. Sorry you're not feeling well. I hope it's something you can do something about. I hope a bit of sunshine brings you a little bit of joy. Siobhan's on. Eugene, smack the nice button. Out and about with Ashes on. Cool dude. Excellent today. I'm in and out, heading to Sittingbourne and running late. So this is the stink. That's everybody in this hotel. Shits through that one pipe, I think. Right. I forgot about this hill. It's like a grind uphill to Rosa Centre. I'd like to thank everybody who came on last night onto Balcony Banter. It's always nice when you got a load of guests. Adam, of course, me and the missus, and then Joanne Hurley came on. Jassy came on from Spain. Go and check his channel out. He's doing 4 days, 4 hotels. Sorry, 4 nights, 4 hotels, 5 days. Just 150 kilometers south of Barcelona. And Michael, Edinburgh and beyond. Sorry I didn't make you live last night. So here we go. Delivery and trades entrance. Oh, there's a parking spot here. That's unusual. Take my life in my hands. There's a bench with my name on it. There's the entrance to the hotel. Riu. Andre Riu. Ay, ay, ay. Wow. That, my friends, was a little bit of a walk. So, we've got 5 minutes to go, so I'm going to wait a minute here. Just put you down here for a second. See what you guys are saying. Webby's on. Working at home, need some brownie points. You come and pick me up. About 10:15, bring me back to the village. Has Stephanie been discharged, says Siobhan? Not yet. She's hoping to come home today. Let's get those thumbs up. Morning Tim, another excellent video. Graham Marsh, thank you Graham. Jimmy England's on, I said. John Patton. Dave Bardell, Siobhan, Gavin Davis. Neil, we did the shout out. Ash, we did that. Lynn. Okay, I think we got everybody. Webby boom. Don't forget to nip over to Webby's channel. He's got some really good content there. Not only sport now. So that's why it's Webby's World now. So if you haven't been watching Webby because of the sports, now's the time to go and give it another go. He's got some interesting places, interesting opinions, especially his missus, Dawn. Right. Let's see if Dennis is watching to see where I am. I was thinking about going all the way around to the Hard Rock and back, but that would have taken me a lot longer. And I told him to meet me at 10:15 because I've got to get back to the village later for I've got to pick something up at the Farmacia. Chemist, that's the one. The sun's gone behind a cloud, thank God for that. It's going to be up to 8 today, the UV index. Don't forget your 50 factor if you're on the island. Hey Siri, what's the UV index right now?
The UV index is currently 2.
Hey Siri, what's the UV index going to be today?
The UV index will be up to 8 today.
There you go.
Ihre Steuererklärung, schicken Sie mir die noch.
Wahnsinn, ich hatte immer Steuererklärung. Set my life in my hands here. There is no zebra crossing. That is a heck of a hill. It doesn't look much, but it's never ending. Go and see if Andrea's working today. Italian young lady. The hill's still going up. Hard Rock Hotel in the distance. Tony and Josie, if you're watching, had a couple of your beers last night, thank you very much. And this is what I mean about just sticking a camera in front and walking and just discussing what you see. Anybody can do it. You don't need any screen presence if you don't want to. And if you do, just tap it 3 times and say hello. And then when you're ready to go back, 3 times back. This is one of the best vlogging cameras you can get, especially with the microphone, because you don't have to worry about anything. Everything's on automatic. And here we are at the Rosa Centre, 1 minute late. Jimmy's knackered already watching me. You got Darth Vader with you, yeah? Either that or 40 extra kilos. Still getting over my cough. Luke, I am your father. Oh, good job we didn't arrange to meet here. Oh, it's a wine. In fact, it's closed down. Oh my God. It's going to be a wine bar or a wine vinotheque for selling wine. Aye, aye, aye. Little rug. See if Dennis is here. Can't see him. We're going to grab a coffee and a water anyway. Aye, aye, aye. Here we go. Aye, aye, aye. Here he is. Dennis, my man.
Hello, Tim.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You just arrived or have you been hanging?
I was watching you come up the road there.
All right.
Up on top there. So,
Oh, you're on top, were you?
yeah, so I was looking down.
Oh, cool. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis the Menace.
Hello.
How's life?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good. Let me just get everything set and then we'll order some coffees. Are you drinking coffee today?
Yeah.
And a water for me. Why is the supermarket shut?
Power outage?
Is it a power? No, there's power there.
Oh yeah, there's power in there.
Ah,
Is it not open at 9 o'clock?
maybe it doesn't open till 10. Alright, so let's get you on the big tripod here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Stick him over there. Move it round. Let's see if we can get us both on.
It's a fair gadget.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I like about this. So we got 124 people watching. Dennis has been on a few times, but those of you who don't know, it's Dennis McCarthy, and your wife is
Tanya.
Tanya. You know, I keep thinking Julia. I don't know why.
Meet so many people, Tim.
Yeah, I know.
Keep track of everyone, isn't it?
No, but I mean Tanya. I mean, she's a beautiful young lady. I just can't get it, Tanya. I've got to get an Eselsbrücke. I've got to get a message in my brain to associate people. You know.
Yeah.
I did that with Josie and Tony Burgess. And I said, all right, Josie and the Pussycats and Tony Bennett, right?
Yeah.
¿Qué tal, bien?
¿Todo bien?
Para mí, café con leche
con leche.
y agua con gas.
Ya.
Solo botella, no necesito vaso.
Vale.
And can I have an Americano with some milk on the side?
Separado. Americano con leche separada. Okay.
Gracias. American. Slick Nixon. How much is the camera, says Jimmy England? Well, this is the DJI Pocket 3, and I recommend the combo pack. I think it's about 600 euros here, but that's with 7% VAT. So probably, I don't know. Have a look on Argos. They usually got some good deals on Argos. It's called the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And it came out a year and a half ago, I think. Yeah. And so we might be getting a new one next year in 2026. So if you're not in desperate hurry, you might want to wait for the Pocket 4. Or wait for the Pocket, or wait till I sell the Pocket 3.
At a markup.
Have you got Darth Vader? I was labouring coming up that hill. You wouldn't have made it over the rocks. No. And I wasn't going to push you.
2 ambulance rescue. Yeah.
How do you manage here on the island as a wheelchair driver?
It's good, yeah. I mean, logistically you can't. There's hills everywhere you go.
Yeah. So but we're a volcano, aren't we?
You know, but that's, you're dealing with that with every city, so you just have to be a bit mindful of where you're going. But as a whole, Spain is one of the best countries in Europe that I've been to.
And Tenerife in the south, have you noticed over the last few times you've visited that they've been lowering all the ramps, ramps and everything?
Well, even we've got this one up here. The first time we came, there was a zebra crossing up here. You crossed the zebra crossing, there was like a 6-inch step to get up here. And that has been lowered in the last number of years, the last couple of years. It is good. But I think the Canaries depend on it being good. You know, their clientele is, you know, elderly people probably retiring, you know, who need access to be good. You know?
Right.
So like things like wheelchair toilets, things like it is better than other major cities.
Neil was asking, was it Neil? I can't remember. Somebody was asking about wheelchair access on buses. Have you got anything about that?
Yeah. Well, we came during the back in the COVID times. We came for an extended period of time, and we stayed in Almedina, and we didn't have a car, and we used the bus quite regularly, and all of it sounded quite good.
Did you ever get to a time where you couldn't get on?
No. You know, no, there was never a time, or there was never everyone wanted to, like, there was never an arty bus driver, or, you know, if it was if it was busy, they'd always make room.
And there's two of you, right?
Yeah.
So you're both in wheelchairs, yeah?
Yeah. So.
You were telling me the story of your Superman now.
Huh?
Your Superman now.
Oh, yeah. So it's great. I've always flown Tenerife, and I've been to Gran Canaria, and I've been to Lanzarote.
Lanzarote is quite flat, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But that comes with its challenges too, you know. Up off the back of the main strip, there's quite a lot of hills. We like Tenerife. You know.
And are you thinking of moving over at all?
Yeah, it would be something down the line. I think I'd commit to a property here maybe.
Yeah.
If I could afford it. You know.
Loads of money.
All
you got to do is get a 300 to 1.
Well, win the Euro Millions.
With the Euro Millions.
I don't do it, but someday I'm going to win it.
You know, if you don't do the Euro Millions and you do the Euro Millions, your chances of winning are about the same.
I think it's Tenerife is good. It's a nice place to live.
Where's Tanya today? Sunning herself.
No, she's at home doing a little bit of work. So, yeah.
She works online, yeah?
Yeah.
So basically, for you guys, it's just like another day in paradise, isn't it?
That's it. We nothing stops.
You work online as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're digital nomads.
Digital nomads, yeah.
Or as we call you, digital mads.
Yeah, mads. I think even Tenerife have given, the Canaries have given a bit of a drive for digital nomads. I think, there is advantages here
Not only that, but I think they're offering now residency for 5 years with a good tax break as well.
I've seen some legislation on it. I'm not all up to date on it, but there definitely is incentives to come as a person working online. And the Wi-Fi normally is good here.
I mean, just look at this. I pay €10 a month for this card in my Wi-Fi, and I'm getting something like 300 download.
We live, our home in Ireland is about a half a kilometre from Cork International Airport.
Wow.
We're about from here to the end of the shopping mall, from the last industrial estate connected to the airport. And we got fibre optic broadband last year.
Last year? Jesus. Well, that's outdated technology now, I suppose, isn't it?
You know, like it's mad. Services.
Could you just log into the Wi-Fi in the airport?
Just hack it. Yeah.
Hack it. Here we go. We got 118 people watching now. 46 days and counting, says Jimmy England. Living the dreams on. Happy birthday, Anne. Anne-Marie's got a birthday today. I feel like I'm doing the walk with you. I'm knackered, says Jimmy. Have we got Darth Vader? We did that one. How much for the camera? We did that one. Hello from Glasgow. Says Alan's Homemade Vlogs. So you've moved from Glasgow. Is Dennis from Cork? Says David Butler. Cork. Morning, Tim, from Grandad Mark. Happy Easter to all, says Mark Turner. And Siobhan says, well spotted, David. The Cork accent's quite distinctive, isn't it?
I watched something last night.
Wasn't me saying Cork bye.
No, on the Fire Stick, and it was Pierce Brosnan. They've got a new series out called Mobland. I think it's on Netflix. It only got released recently. But he seems to have acquired a Cork or Kerry accent, and it's the most ridiculous accent ever.
Oh, cool! I gotta watch that.
You gotta watch it. It's got a good, massive cast. Helen Mirren's in it. Tom Hardy's in it. I only watched the first episode last night, but it's quite good. But Pierce Brosnan's accent is brutal. It's good. Yeah.
But you take it with a pinch of salt.
Oh
right?
yeah, you do.
You take it with a pinch of salt.
It's so bad it kind of works.
So, what did you do in Cork?
Well, at home we have a waste disposal business. So Dad's got a waste management company. So we all land inside there and do our part. And,
where there's muck, there's brass, they say,
don't they? Muck, there's brass, yeah. So that's where we grew up inside in the middle of it. So it's scaled down now compared to the size we were.
Yeah.
So
just going for the rest, is your dad sort of like winding down to retire?
Well, Dad's well past retirement age.
Is he?
Probably be late for his own funeral because he has something to do. But it keeps him happy, keeps us active. That's good.
You still got your mum?
Yeah, mum. So both my parents are still healthy enough.
And how did you and Tanya meet?
I decided to break my neck.
You did?
And ended up inside a rehabilitation hospital in Dunleary, and Tanya was there at the same time. And we became kind of companions and messed around for a while together, kind of, There wasn't
just for the crack.
Just for the crack, yeah. There wasn't too many of us. There wasn't too many young people around, so we were kind of stuck with one another. So I went from there. 17 years later, we were kind of still knocking
having a bit of crack.
Still having a bit of crack.
I know. How is she at the moment? I know she's in a lot of pain sometimes.
Yeah. So
she's managing that.
Here again, yeah.
It's the weather's fantastic. Yeah.
Climate helps an awful lot.
Excuse me.
When Tanya comes here, her medication reduces quite significantly.
Really?
So, I couldn't trouble you, Tim. Could you just tear the top off the sugar there, please?
This one?
Yeah.
This is white sugar.
Yeah, perfect.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's right.
You manage that?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to put it all straight in your gob then and then wash it down.
Tea with the sugar, is it?
So, ladies and jelly spoons, if you just joined us, We've done a walk, or I did the walk from our village over here to meet Dennis. He's living somewhere over there. For how long are you here for this time?
We are here until the 14th of May,
Okay.
and we came towards the back end of February.
Okay.
So for 10 weeks.
That's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
10 weeks.
Yeah.
And being European, there's no sort of 90-day rule for you guys, which is good. Brosnan is as bad as Mel Gibson in Braveheart.
Yeah.
Freedom!
It is funny, but it's so bad. It kind of works.
It's like a car crash. You can't look away.
Yeah. He's just kind of waiting, hanging on what's going to come out of his mouth next.
I'll tell you what. I watched 2 nights running. I wish I hadn't, because I've been up late.
Yeah, it was like really.
Was from the Apple TV Surface, Surface. It's a thriller about a woman who gets rescued after falling off a boat and loses her total memory. Right, she's lost her memory, and the protagonist, she's the protagonist, and then she's got a husband, and the husband is basically, you know, what happened, but there's something off, right? And he's telling her who she is, and she doesn't know who she is, and he's the husband, and the best mate of her, I'm your best mate, but actually it's the best mate of the husband, you know? And then this other guy comes and says, well, you were coming to see me because there was problems, and we were having an affair, and so there's all this sort of intrigue going on, and she's got no clue, right? And I won't give it away, but there's a twist at the end of every episode. There's only 8 episodes, I think, in the series, in this season. But there's the second season out now, so I binge watched the first season, and at the end of the first season, there's a massive twist at the end, right? Yeah. And now she's starting again, and this looks even more intriguing. So Surface, I do recommend it. I think the episodes are only 45 minutes, so you can definitely binge watch it in 2 nights. I did. If you don't want to go to bed.
That's the best about like Netflix and that, isn't it? Like, you don't have to like you can just watch the next episode.
I know.
It's like an Achilles heel in some way, but it's great. Like,
yeah, in fact, I think my television actually asked me, "Are you still watching?"
Yeah.
In case I've fallen asleep.
Yeah. It's good.
So we've still got 119 people watching. So. You're not planning to come to Freaky Friday? That's a bit of a pain for you, isn't it, getting into that bar?
No, I'll tell you, I hope to maybe, my last couple of weeks of just down tools and won't have to do anything, so I'm a little bit freer time-wise, and come over one evening. Maybe
what we could do is I might get Chris to come out on a Wednesday.
We'll go for a bit of food.
And we'll go down the Nebula or something like that.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Perfect,
We were there on Sunday. I dropped a bloody fortune. Just check the prices, camera $6.19, says Jimmy England. I would definitely get the combo, because you get the extra battery, you get the microphone, and I think you get a case and a wide-angle lens. Sorry?
Come to Tenerife and buy it while he's here.
There's no stock.
Oh, no stock.
No, it's all out of stock. Yeah, but I mean it's the same price. It's I think it's €607 here, so you're probably saving $30.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, if you buy it here and you get
save more than that.
Yeah, but if they catch you going back to Britain with it, they'll just charge you duty on it.
Just take it out the box. It's yours.
Also true.
Yeah. I bought a phone there the other day. And I saved a nice little bit of money.
Yeah, because of the 7% VAT here, but it's 7% VAT, but we don't get the discounts like you get in Britain.
Yeah.
In Britain, they've got like I don't know how they do it. They do some loss leaders or whatever.
Yeah. Amazon is quite good. I know people have their issues with Amazon because they're a big multinational company, but they do if you're looking for a deal, especially on electronic stuff. There is certain times of the year
Amazon won't deliver electronic stuff here. Yeah. I'm just going to get another coffee. Do you want anything?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
You keep the people entertained. Yeah. Maybe tell them your life story. Do you want anything?
No, I'm good. Thanks. So he's just on his way back now. So I'm a little bit shy when it comes to talking to people.
Well, that was your life story.
That I'm a little bit shy when it comes to this sort of.
I know. I didn't mean to leave you on your own there, my friend. Let's get that. That's better. That's a better framing, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? So let's see what you guys are saying. Katie's on. Oh, Katie. We met you for the first time just down the road here. Let's stick you back on here. So, what's going to happen today? Today I'm going to have to do a medical procedure on my wife. We do it every 2 weeks. And so that's why I've got to go to the pharmacy, pick the thing up. And that's always a favourite for me, because she has a lazy day when we do this procedure. She stays in bed early. I get her up for breakfast, and then after we do the procedure, she stays in bed again. And then I can go shopping. I do have to pick a few things up. I don't know what, but I got to invent something.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow morning, I don't have any walk buddies tomorrow or the day after. So if anybody's on the island and wants to come for a walk, or even just meet for a coffee, like at the end of a walk, that's also an option, as you can see here. So we got Freaky Friday, we've got people coming in, Neville and Tracy. Muchas gracias, mi niña. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Rocío.
Rocío.
Sí.
Oh, mucho gusto. Timothy.
The cafe at the bottom there seems to be closed down.
It's closed down. It's going to be a wine bar or a vinoteca or something like that. Yeah, I didn't realise it when I told you here. I thought this was an option, but it isn't. It's the only one now. Is the upstairs open now?
No, it wasn't open.
It wasn't open, no.
I don't think they opened until about 11 or 12.
No. It should open at 10 for the drunkards. Yeah. So Freaky Friday, we've got them coming. Colin and Alison on Wednesday the 30th. Tuesday, May the 20th, Orcus Whaling. June the 12th, Gordon Duncanson. We've got somebody coming to Freaky Friday in June, Gordon Duncanson. Victoria Nugent on June 17th. Craig Cowie, August the 19th. And Paul Budd, who you know and love, December the 23rd. Somebody's booking that far in advance.
That's 2 days before Christmas.
It is 2 days before Christmas.
That's obviously coming for his Christmas holiday.
Exactly. In fact, that was the first time we were going to meet, and but he decided to come for a sneaky week a couple of weeks ago and came up to Freaky Friday. So good old Paul Budd coming back in December. We got a lot of other people coming over soon, and a lot of the people that we've actually met before. You don't have to meet us every time you come over. You know, it's sometimes people think, oh, I've got to go and see Tim because he knows I'm on the island, you know, but it's really not true. It's your holiday. You've planned your time, and if you've met me once, there's no hidden secrets, so nothing's going to change. So please don't feel obliged to come and say hello. It's nice to see you guys, but as I said, it's don't feel as though you've got to get rid of a morning or an evening just to come and see me. Of course, we got people coming for bingo on Friday, and they're big bingo addicts, so they're basically going to come for the bingo and the sticky 13, and I'm just a bonus at the end.
Yeah. You'll be on commission shortly from the town.
We were actually talking to a couple, and he was doing barcodes. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. They've got a place down in Los Cristianos. And he was talking to me about getting barcodes in bars that people can scan.
They have that in the vault, I think.
Yeah?
I've seen some other YouTubers go on about that in the vault. So, you'll be sitting at your table and someone can be at home and they can buy you a beer.
Oh, no, they have that in Wetherspoons as well. Yeah. But that's not what we mean. Okay. What we mean is that they come and they say they came because of me.
Oh, right, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they say, well, we came because of Tim. Yeah. So they scan this barcode and it puts it on my account that I brought these people in. Yeah. And if you get a certain amount of people visiting, then you get some remuneration or something like that, or you get a free meal or whatever, you know. Yeah. And I always said, I'm not that type of YouTuber. A lot of YouTubers and TikTokers, they basically it's a business, and for me, it's not a business. I mean, if it was a business, I'd be doing better than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is my part-time hobby.
One of them mansions up at the back of the decky there, you know, them big ones looking right down on the...
You know what? I don't want a mansion again.
No.
I had a mansion once. Well, it wasn't a mansion, but it was a big house.
Yeah.
Who's going to clean it?
Yeah.
And then definitely not me.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm quite happy, especially in... people ask me about, oh, can you have a look at some apartments? I'm thinking of buying one, right? And I always look, and I always say, all you need is a very nice outside space with a bit of permanent shade, right? So something like a roof, or because it's not an umbrella's not going to hack it. Yeah, a nice tree or something like that.
You need to get out of it every so often.
And so a nice view. It doesn't have to be a sea view, but it's just going to be a nice view where you can see a long way.
Yeah.
That's important, I think, here. If you see a long way, then you don't feel as important as, you know.
Yeah, where we stay at night time, the apartment looks back that way. So
up to the mountains.
Yeah. So not even up to the mountains. It actually looks across that way. So you've got a clear view of the Hard Rock. But the Hard Rock's actually lovely to look at night because it's all lit up. You know?
It is, yeah.
It's
and if you go past Hard Rock, there's nothing then until Antarctic.
Yeah. So we see the polar bears.
No, polar bears.
Yeah.
Are they in the Arctic?
Yeah. No.
Penguins in the Antarctic.
Yeah, penguins.
Yeah, that's why polar bears don't eat penguins. You know why?
No.
Because they can't get the wrappers off. Don't be honest, you say that joke to young kids today because the penguins don't exist anymore. But pick up a penguin. I think penguins South Pole, polar bears North Pole. There you go. Learn something new every day. In fact, that's going to be the secret word for today, polar bear.
A number of months ago, you were doing a walk one morning inside Las Cristianas, and you were talking about the Gulf Stream.
Yeah.
And you said that it was due to flip. But you said there was a certain word you used, the Armenian way or the...
I can't remember, but the Gulf Stream is just part of the.
But it could change, and then Tenerife would become more.
No, we're okay. Yeah. We're okay. What will happen is there'll be an ice age in Northern Europe, and the Sahara will bloom, and Africa will become a lot more fertile. So Savannah will turn into scrubland and forests, you know. So that'll take a generation or two. But basically what's happening is the fresh water coming in from the polar ice caps are disturbing I think it's called the overturn, right? And it comes all the way around the world, and it just brings warm water up to the British Isles and Iceland, and then it drops, and it gets cooler and gets sucked back down. So we're in like a Goldilocks zone. In fact, they call the what they call Micronesia, the Micronesian islands, is they call us lifeboats. So basically, our weather is going to be sort of stable, and so this is the best place to be when it all goes to pot.
I would imagine maybe Ireland will probably escape that to some extent as well.
I don't think, no, Ireland is unnaturally green because of the Gulf Stream, and the south of England as well. And
so much moisture is working.
Yeah, but don't forget, you're on the same latitude as Winnipeg. You know, so I mean, you look at Winnipeg. That's a cold place, you know. So you don't want that.
No.
Is that Winnipeg? Michael's on morning, and David, happy birthday, 29 again today. Have a fantastic, still supporting, even though your birthday. That's lovely. I was on one of Tim's live walks last year, and my 3-year-old ran away, so I had to run after it. Exactly, says Katie. Balcony, terrace, bit of sun, bit of shade, a view, and a complex pool in a quiet area. Heaven. You just described my house.
Little pool bar.
Yeah, the other thing you need, the pool bar is a good idea, but you'd be ending up spending all your time there.
We've got one in Ireland.
You got one here, yeah.
The coffee's actually really good there.
Yeah.
It's only like a little shack at the pool, but...
I should have come to you then.
Yeah. We might do that morning next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think
it's open to the public. Loads of people walk in there.
Yeah? I didn't even know there was one. How do I get in off the road here?
Yeah, so just So basically,
Up to the zebra crossing,
up to the
through the
zebra
big gates.
through the big gates, you drop down. There's kind of a little hill down.
Yeah.
Just walk through the little courtyard. Go right. You walk through a little foyer. Turn right. You turn left, and just walk out to the pool.
Oh, so you got to go into the foyer, yeah? Okay, that's probably what.
But it's open to the public.
Okay. Cool, dude. And they take cash or card?
Both.
Yeah. Well done. Orcus, morning both. Just talking about you. I didn't realise that you were coming in May. I thought you were coming in April. So it is May, the 20 whatever. Dave Bardell. Aha. Cheers back, says Alan. Stevie still wonders, needs some to see my boss collect my free beer. Actually, I owe Webby beers because Paul Frost sent us $20 and I haven't given it him yet. Just meant I made it in time for Tim's live, says Katie. There you go. And thanks for looking at Tenerife in November for a week. All depends on the price. Why don't you just not go to Mexico and come here? I probably missed it. What does our guest partner do as a digital nomad, working for UK company or European ones? What do you do as a digital nomad? Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, look, we work. A lot of our business at home will be online, so we'd be classed as European, I would imagine. So
You're not going to tell them what you do?
No, we'll leave that.
We'll leave that.
We'll leave that for now. As a European.
Is there a difference of if you're working for a European or non-European country as a digital nomad, would you say?
No, I haven't experienced. You know what I have experienced?
What?
Is some of sites I need to access are restricted in some countries.
Really?
Yeah. And that could be even like, you know, for everyone, you know, just different legislations.
There's a bit like you can't watch Chris.
So you need like some things you need like a VPN, like
right,
to change your location to make it seem like you're back in Ireland. Like,
no, it's the same. I think with Chris, she watches a lot of German TV online because the satellites. What they did is they narrowed the satellite beam, and so we don't get the thing anymore. So I went online and I downloaded the app, and I've got a VPN on her iPad, and now she beams it to her TV. And but yeah, if you're not in Germany, there are certain shows you can't watch. So, but I know what you mean. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up, says David. Check price, we did that one. Braveheart, we did that one. You don't actually work for a company, you work for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you did work for a company, I know I do know that the visa, the digital nomad visa, is dependent on that you do not make your money from Spain. You have to have at least, I think it's 80% of your income has to be non-Spanish income for you to get the visa. It's a bit weird because I thought they want you to work for Spain, wouldn't they?
It's as I said, I did see a little write-up on a couple of years ago, but I do know there was a lot of it. I'd have to go back over it, but it kind of intrigued me at the time.
But I don't think you could register your business as a business here, no? No, so. Balcony Terrace, we did that one. Good morning, both, says Peter Porter. Are you coming over soon, Peter?
Yeah, no, I think when it comes to being a digital nomad, they kind of just want, their incentive is that you're physically here, so you're spending money on the item. Right. Rather than, you know, and you work out kind of your tax at home or whatever. No,
I think you still pay tax here, but I think it's usually you've got this don't pay double tax type thing going on. So yeah, I'm not too sure with it. I mean, I looked into it very superficially just to know that it exists and there are certain restrictions.
You're a Spanish resident now anyway.
Well, I don't work at all. I mean, this is
recreation.
This is recreation for me, and I've just put it in Christine's name anyway. So it's I work for Christine now, and she pays me.
Yeah, you're a CEO.
I'm the CEO.
General gaffer.
But I still don't earn enough to hit the thing. I've got to do tax this year because it's the first year where I've had a full year of pension.
And do you have to do tax return for when you have when you're at pension?
Basically, if you do it once and you don't come over the threshold, they say don't bother doing it again. Christina hasn't done a tax return since 2014 when we got here. We did 2015, 2016 when I was working for myself, and I always put her in at the same time. And then they just said afterwards, don't bother sending me Christine's anymore. And I got the letter to say that. And then I got a letter when I finished work and I went dependent 100% on Chris. They sent me a letter saying I wasn't tax resident, which was good because when I got the money from Germany, Germany didn't take it and Spain didn't take it. So I'm just hoping they don't come back and say, just a minute.
You owe both of us money now.
Yeah, both of us money.
Whammy.
A double whammy. No, actually I did pay the German tax, but it was because it was a lump sum.
Yeah.
And it was taxed over the next 5 years, and my income was zero. Yeah. They basically just said, "Oh, give us $5,000 and we're done," which was good.
And where, compared to Germany, your public services here, do you find they're as on par or?
No, I would say that the public services here are on par to say Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the NHS probably.
Yeah, but Germany was a lot better. But then again, in Germany, your tax is a lot higher.
Yeah, but I actually don't think it is. I know that sounds stupid. I know you physically pay more money from your wages every week, but what you get at the other side is so much more.
What a lot of people don't understand is that tax, you're not paying into a pot where they use the money to do stuff, right? So it's not the money comes in and then they take it. What they're doing is when they tax money, is they're taking it out of circulation, which increases the value of the rest of the money that's there, right? And then that frees them up to invest in something else. The only thing is that certain governments, they don't invest, you know? I mean, like the best Prime Minister you never had in Britain, Jeremy Corbyn, his plan was really workable. And you wouldn't be in the state you're in now if you brought the water back into public ownership, the rails are back into ownership. And it's only because there was this horrible history of public services being wasteful, right? And that was a story as well. Yeah, it's not the case. So the whole like winter of discontent and all that type of thing, you know. So, but tax in Germany, they don't call it tax. It's insurances that you pay.
Yeah, that's it.
And I tell this story quite a lot, but for those of you who don't know, when you get your wage packet, it's itemized and it says this is your income tax, and that's quite low. And then this is your health insurance. So you pay a health insurance. Everybody has to pay it. It's 14% of your wages, or 14.5 now, I think it is.
Which is great because then everyone's on the same system. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, you can opt out.
Yeah, but
you,
why would you?
Yeah, right. And you can add extra insurances, you know, for hospital stays and all that. But it's 14%. Then you pay an unemployment insurance. Then you pay a sickness insurance. That's a different to your health insurance, right? So if you get sick like yourself or Chris, then that insurance kicks in, and that's what Chris lives on at the moment, is the sickness insurance.
I actually was lucky enough I had an insurance.
Yeah. And then there's also, I said unemployment, there was one that they take off us for the reunification of Germany, where you had to pay a little bit money for the building back of East Germany. And so basically your stoppages are around about 45 to 50%.
Yeah.
But if you're ill, I mean, my daughter's had a brain tumour, right? She's gone to hospital now. It didn't cost her a penny. The most expensive thing was parking, right? And that was fantastic. The only problem is that she did have a problem where they couldn't work. Neither of them could work. So, but these guys helped out. Thank you so much again. And I'm going to give you an update on Stephanie as soon as she comes home, hopefully today. And I'll let you know tomorrow night in midweek meetup all about that. I might even convince her to come on and say hello. There you go.
She's doing well, without giving too much away. She's doing well.
She's doing fantastic. I mean, the biggest problem was she had the second operation a week and a half ago, nearly 2 weeks ago now. And then she was all right until the Monday, and then she had a brain swelling. So they kept her in an extra week to look after that. So, but she was a bit pissed off because it's Easter weekend and the kids. So they're hoping to go Easter bunny hunting this afternoon if she's been released. I'm actually just going to ping her now to see where is she. Stephanie, love you. She says, Hi kiddo, you home yet? I'm still live, but people are asking. I'm still alive, it says. I'm still live, not alive. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. What time is it now? 10:26. I gotta go, Dennis. I gotta go and do this this procedure.
Look after yourselves. Yep.
You too, man. I'm going to see you before you go, though, aren't you?
Definitely.
We'll probably do one more walk. I might meet you at the that pool bar.
We'll do a.
What time is it open?
I think it's open at 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
And if you want to come down to Nebula one night,
Sure, maybe.
let me know because I'll get Christine to come down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah?
We'll make a.
Just for drinks. We don't have to go for dinner.
Yeah. We're sure. Look, we can even have a large prawn.
Oh yeah, I tell you what I had as a starter yesterday on Sunday was the calamari chef.
Yeah.
The chef's calamaris, and I thought it was going to be like rings, and it wasn't. It was like chops, and in a beautiful sauce. And I got a bread with mojos, and I was actually done after that. And then we ordered a lamb after that between us, and some Canarian potatoes.
We went to the bank in Los Americas there Saturday night.
Oh wow!
I've been before. It is good.
It is good.
No, it is good, but like
It's expensive,
yeah.
Like up here, legendary.
Yeah, legendary is like that's not far behind. Like, But legendary is quite good as well, though. It is nice there. The pasta dishes are quite good up there. And there's a new one as well. Appetizer 79 or something.
Oh, I've not seen that.
It's next to the boutique, you know.
Yeah, the Tapas Boutique.
Yeah, it's next to that.
Tapas Emporium.
Yeah, Tapas Emporium. Yeah. We had a curry dish up there the other night there, and it was quite good.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
What type of food is it again?
They kind of do everything. They kind of do curry dishes. They do pizzas. They do a little bit of everything.
Oh right, okay.
But
I think I have seen it.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
But,
And you got the Shan Express, of course.
Yeah, the Shan Express. Yeah. I haven't been there. Yeah.
And of course the hot dogs here.
The hot dogs there.
They're really good.
Yeah. That's a lovely little place.
And the half a metre sausage, I like that.
Yeah. We've actually got chickens there, because they do like the rotisserie chicken, so you just buy it cooked.
That's right, yeah.
It's good.
Oh, you can take it away, can't you?
Yeah.
Let's just see what you guys are saying. I'm not going to finish here because I'm going to walk back with you. But thanks, Tim, for everyone. The lovely birthday wishes. You're very welcome, man. Just me, morning to both of you. Greetings from Belgium. Peter Porter, we did that. Over on the 18th of May. Okay, great. And Animan Travels is on. Ami Man. Is that American Man, is it? Ami Man. What's your real name, Ami Man? I think we got everybody. So I'm going to put you back in my pocket. I'm going to pay the bill and I'm going to bugger off up the road. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. Be right back. ¿Puede pagar con tarjeta, por favor? So beautiful little cafe this. Fresh orange juice, everything like that. Propino también. Tarjeta, ¿no? 10.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. No necesito, gracias.
Muchas gracias.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Alexandra.
Alexander. Cool dudes. Right, let's get this back in the pot. Get my other little tripod. It's a nice little tripod, that one, isn't it?
Makes it so like less intrusive, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. The thing I like about this is the unobtrusiveness, is that, if that's a word?
Yeah.
Right. One, two, three. You actually do it like this, and then you can put it down by your side.
Oh yeah, look at
And it's like a torch thing, yeah? So that's pretty good.
like the
Dennis,
No bother.
good to see you, my man. Give me a little Titania.
Yeah. I have
Just call me, or
later on. I might give you a call there later on today. It's just a short something, tablet one. I need to ask a question. Ask you.
sorry.
I'm short something tablet wise, you know.
Okay.
I just need to ask your advice on what was the best way to go about it.
Do you need a prescription?
Yeah.
All you need is to go to Army Nimi.
When I was here a couple of years ago, they gave me like a letter with a barcode on it.
Yeah.
Right. Now I still have that. Does that go out of date?
You can try it, but I think it'll be out of date.
Yeah.
But try it. But if not, you just need to go to the emergency in Army Nimi.
Yeah.
The health centre, Army Nimi. You know where the post office is?
Yeah.
Behind there?
Yeah.
You can park there and go in and tell them what you need, and they'll give you a thing, and they'll give you a ticket to take to a pharmacy.
No problem. Well, I need an interpreter because I did back then. I'll give it a go and see what happens.
I don't think you're going to need an interpreter because all you just a prescription is just a receta,
Yeah.
like a recipe, receta, and necesito receta. But if you need any help, just let me know.
Yeah, I will, yeah.
All right?
Yeah, perfect.
Ladies and jelly spoons, we're going off now. See you, my friend.
We'll see you again soon.
Okay, man. Ta. Cool dude. So what's the battery like? Battery's okay? My spare battery's knackered. I dropped it and it bent the pin, and it's something's happened with it. I don't know what, but we'll see. So we're going to go up the steps. Oh yeah. Coffee cafe and ice cream parlour. Lefties. You got some cheap shorts there. I think the ones I wear are €6. I know you can tell, but that's another story. Here we go. Let's have a look up here. Casino Zero. So we got Shan Express. This is the one he was talking about. Atelier 78 or Atelier 78. We got the Tapas Emporium. This looks like it's for sale. And this is part of Legendary, I think. That's what the sunset looks like in winter. This is the Legendary. 12 till 23. 12 a.m. Anti-meridian. Hard Rock. That's the complex that he's in. And there's our house. Love these tables. Especially as a massive group of you. So we can actually see the lights from our balcony. which is over there. See if I can get you zoomed in. So next to the blue one, we're just above the next one down. In fact, you can see the top of the Mind Hotel there, and we're just below that. That's pearly grey, I think. I can't remember. Beautiful. And of course, each one of these restaurants has got a terrace at the back. Let's see if we got people. Stephanie, on our way now. Cool dude. So, breaking news: Stephanie's on her way home, and they can go Easter egg hunting. Mexican, Italian, Asian. What I could have done was do find my daughter. I'll see where she is. People. Tetley. She's in Bavaria, in Mintraching. What's she doing in Mintraching? It's where Gottfried lives. 1 minute ago. Cool dude. 10:37. There we go. Still got 118 people watching, thanks. Good news, Q. Nice to know your name, Bob. I'm your man's Bob, oh, there you go. Cool dude. Of course, we got the Whopper and Tropical. They are open now. See if anybody's braving the early morning beers. Thanks, Anne-Marie. Adam Hussein. Emma Kelly. Polar bear. So, that, my friends, is the Rosa Centre. Great news. So this is where we're going to go for a coffee with him next week. I didn't realise there was a pool bar in there. But this is what he was saying. There used to be able to come across here, but on the other side there wasn't a reduced pavement, which they've done now, which is good. So we're going uphill again. Pain in the bum. Go get my sunglasses on again. Don't see a bloody thing. Buenos dias. Amatel. Hello. Am I still doing Darth Vader? Taxis. And now we're on the flat. Oh, it's all downhill from here. That's my favourite bit. Let's have a look at the bananas. You see them? I'll wait till we get to a spot where I can see some bunches. Who invented the word bunch? I want to know. A bunch. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Working hard? Getting slim, are we? You're looking good.
I won't go that far, but thank you.
Where's the kids?
Nursery and school.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Are you still working?
Yeah,
Off and on?
yeah.
You do anything with me?
I think they look alright, actually.
Enjoy yourselves.
And
Ta-ra. Amber. When we first met her, she had these two boys. They were terrors. They were lovely kids, but they were always getting in trouble. And they had a little girl, and she was sweet as a pie. Here we go. I can't see, but maybe you can. This used to be like a dirt track, and then they paved it, and it was like one track, and you had to wait at the corner here to go the other way to make sure nobody was coming, and nobody knew who got right of way, and sometimes both people would drive and then one would have to reverse, and eventually they closed it off altogether for about a year and a half. And then they did the, what's it called? They did the negotiations with everybody. Green group. And they eventually put all the street lamps in and a two-way street. It was excellent. This is one of the best views on the way into the village from Playa Paraíso. Gives you a great view of the Barranco, La Gomera and Callao Salvaje. Those of you who've never been here, get the 471 from Los Cristianos, goes through Las Americas, Costa Deji, San Pino, Fania Bay, all the way through. Doesn't go up to Adeje town though. There you go. Great view there. This lens doesn't do it justice. Makes it a lot wider than it actually is. Webby's apartment down there. And our complex next door. We are the top floor of that first brown building at the far end. It's Bob. Good to see you, Bob. Stephanie going home. My sister Maura is in the surgeon at the hospital, hoping they won't have to operate on her arm. That was a nasty break, Anne-Marie, wasn't it? Fingers crossed, exactly. Best wishes for your sister. Ay. I'm going to go home before I go to the pharmacia because I need the loo. There's another bus. It's one of these eco buses, half electric. Take my life in my hands. Well, the hybrids, take my life in my hands. Whenever I walk down this road, I always come down the middle. It's here for a reason, because it's beautiful. Oh, and they've opened this bus stop now, so you can actually get off and on at La Galga. I used to have to go all the way into town or stop at the top of the hill. But now you can get off here and walk home. Perfect. I'm going to have to get one of them cards again now. Hey up, got people doing exercise. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Beautiful. My voice has gone a bit now, hasn't it? I've been talking too much. That's a hidden gem as well, the Callao Mar. Heard some good reports of that one. Put that into Google, Callao Mar in Callao Salvaje. Savage boulders. Or Savage Cove, I think it can be translated as. Or Savage something. Mini electric. So this is my spot on the way home. I like to sit here. So ladies and gentlemen, let's see what you guys are saying. I'm going to let you have a view down the bottom here whilst I'm looking at the last comments you made. So, do you love a good Tenerife walk? Look at that sky, beautiful. It is beautiful, I think it is beautiful. Wishing your sister a speedy recovery, Anne. Diane's on, good morning, Tim and all the members. Waiting on a call. Green's Adventures on, hi Tony. It was great to meet you last Friday on Freaky Friday. Cool dude. Just got news that Maura has to have an operation in the morning. Oh no. Feels as much as long time since we enjoyed a coffee and Momo's. It is, it is. James is on. Hi Tim, hope you're well. We are. Stevie, we did that one. Louise did that one. Fingers crossed. I think we've got everybody. I think we have got everybody. Let's go to live. See where we are. Yep. We are live, so we must be live. Neil Saw's on. Good morning, Neil. You've just jumped in right at the end. I'm going to finish up here. I need the loo, then I'm going to go down to the pharmacia, pick up the stuff we need, and that'll be good. So, ladles and jelly spoons, thanks for watching today. Tomorrow morning, I don't know where I'm going. If you can't make it and you want me to go somewhere, let me know where you want me to go. You could even actually book it tomorrow and say, go here, as long as it's not from the TF1 down to the Sun Inn. I'm never doing that, ever. And we'll see what we shall see. What's he doing? Oh, that's Reinhold. Gave me a bib there. Don't forget, if you've made it till the end, the word of the day is polar bear. And don't put it in the chat though, put it in the comments after I've finished the live. So tomorrow and Thursday I'll be doing a walk in the morning. Tomorrow night I'm down at the Nebula for a pint without Chris. And Freaky Friday with Webby and a couple playing bingo. This is Tim Down for Living with MSC Tenerife signing off. I'll see you on the next one. See ya. Would want to be ya.